The interesting thing that I remember about that mission, besides the excitement of being that close to the rocket, was the fact that the vibration was so great that the armored personnel carrier literally just bounced and moved about 2 feet. And there were some changes that the government had in the launch procedures and how they set the gimbal the engines, that there was less vibration in that point. Yeah. I realize that our job in the fire department is a little bit different, but those 3 astronauts in each of those Apollo missions sit on the top of a 363-foot stick of dynamite. The blast danger zone of a Saturn V rocket was 7,000 feet. And the Astronaut Rescue Team were stationed in armored personnel carriers, M113s, between 1,500 to 1,600 feet from the Saturn V rocket. What does that mean? That means if that Saturn V rocket had blown up, the Astronaut Rescue Team would have been gone. That was a great feeling. I did have a very good television to observe it from. We were in Georgia in a motel. We started our vacation, and it had rained cats and dogs. So rather than set up our camper, we had a trailer, pop-up tent. So rather than do that in the rain, we just stayed in the hotel. And it was black and white and grainy picture, but I saw the first man on the moon via television, and I thought that was neat. I take a great deal of pride in knowing that I had an opportunity to be part of a very important historical event that very few people get an opportunity to do. There were 25,000 plus employees at Kennedy Space Center and in offices in the surrounding area, all who had a mission to support the man to the moon, whether that was the security people that provided security for Kennedy Space Center, or the medical folks at the dispensary, or the technicians that assembled the various stages of the Saturn V, or the driver who drove the mobile transporter to transport the rocket to the launch pad. There was so many people. They all earned and deserved the recognition and respect for their contributions to making this happen. I volunteered for the Apollo 8, 9, and 10 mission to be involved with the Astronaut Rescue Team onto the launch pad. For Apollo 11 and 12, I had a different mission assignment. I was assigned to Astronaut Rescue, or Astronaut Escort. Well, the process for the astronauts is, as you know, they start off and they have breakfast at the manned space at their quarters. Then they're into their long john underwear, and they walk down to the suit room where they are suited up and equipped, ready for their trip. And during that process, they have a firefighter on standby, a rescueman on standby, and the astronauts are then escorted, once they're suited up, to the van to transport them to pad 39A or 39B. During the process, I think in about 1971, I made a suggestion to the fire chief that since the astronauts require an escort from the suit room to the van, why aren't we staying with them all the way to the launch pad if they require that kind of coverage? And as a result of that, I got a $10 award for this suggestion. And $10 was a pretty nice award in 1972. But anyway.